Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here and welcome back to part 9 of my Animal Crossing Let's Play. And like I said in the last part, this is going to be a little bit different. So for the first 5 minutes, I am basically speeding up the stream that I did on Wednesday, which was pretty much me doing up my island, trying to get those 3 stars that Isabelle needed so that we could get Kkk on my island. So obviously what I'm saying right now is not going to match up with my face cam, but this was directly just pulled from my Twitch stream. If you want to see me streaming Sims 4, Animal Crossing, twitch.tv/EnglishSimmer. I stream every Monday and every Wednesday, and that's obviously where this footage came from. So right now I am working on a pool kind of section of my island. I actually love the way that this turned out. It turned out a little bit bigger than I was expecting. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna relocate it because once you obviously reach 3 stars and you get Kkk, which is gonna be happening in this video, spoiler alert, I'm fairly sure the title already spoil it for you. But you do get access to terraforming and also creating paths and things like that. So that's really what I want to focus on in this part. But it's really cool to kind of look back on the work that I was doing. Also, watching Animal Crossing in 4-speed is pretty hilarious. So after the pool, I then moved on to creating a little cafe. I go away with my parents every year to Cornwall, and there's a place called the Rockpool Cafe, which we go to almost every year. If it's a rainy day, if it's a sunny day, no matter what the weather, we will head on over there. And because Animal Crossing is obviously set on a beach, New Horizons is all about traveling to this island, I basically wanted to recreate that cafe in Animal Crossing, but obviously you can't have exterior buildings and stuff. I wish you could. I wish you could just plop down a fake house and be yeah, this is a cafe. I think that would be really cool, just for purely aesthetic reasons. But obviously you have the freedom of placing items down on your island, which you never really had in any other Animal Crossing, so it kind of gives you that creative freedom. So I put this adorable carrot cake down and then actually some books on this little stall. I did actually change the books in the end to an espresso machine just because it looked a little bit more like a cafe, and I completely forgot to record the finished version of this. I think I might quickly hop back in my game and give you guys just a little tour of the places that I built on stream so that you can kind of see it without me speeding up content. And I definitely added in some little kind of details that I definitely didn't think of on stream. But I think that this is my favourite part of my island so far. I just think it looks so cute and cozy, and I really want to see my villagers use it. I actually saw Chrissy using my little picnic section, which you will see in a few minutes, but I've not seen anyone use this little cafe area, and I really want them to, because I think this is what I'm most proud of. It's pretty simple, but I just love the look of it, and also the feeling that it gives me, because it does just remind me of going on holiday with my parents, as does the lighthouse as well. So I originally got the grey and white lighthouse, or the black and white one, but I then realised that where I go on holiday has a blue and white lighthouse, and so I traded very kindly with one of you guys for a blue and white one, and now it's placed behind my house, which is really cool. I love having the view of the sea and then also the moon and the stars. It's so pretty. But also having this here, with that backdrop, yeah, fair enough. If it's a stormy day, you probably don't want to come to this cafe because the waves are going to be breaking against those walls and you are going to be covered in sea spray. And then I also yoinked this sugar and cream out of my house, which was sat on my table, because obviously I am English and I very much enjoy an afternoon tea. I had one literally the other day for my birthday. So I had tea and scones and cream and so I placed it on here instead because it's a Cornish cafe, and it wouldn't be a Cornish cafe without tea and scones, so that's why I added it on. It's actually called Cream and Sugar. My niece very kindly gifted it to me over in the post. I had no idea what I was breaking into when I opened her present, but I'm very glad it was that, because she comes on holiday with us, so it's kind of a cute little head nod. That's the fun thing about Animal Crossing New Horizons. If I come across something that I think one of my friends will like, I'll send it off to them, and then every so often I'll wake up and I'll check like my mail, and it's like, saw this and thought of you. It's just really adorable that like you can think of your friends and just be like, you know what, I know someone who would appreciate this object more than me, so I am in fact gonna send it their way. Clearly I was pretty hungry when I was making all of this, because then I moved on to a little picnic section of my island. So this is me creating a design for a picnic rug, which I then placed down by my river. This took me so much longer than it actually should have, because I kept getting all the squares wrong. I kept figuring it out wrong. You actually have to like count the squares and divide them all and make sure that it's even. So I finally managed to get this sorted, but like I said, it took way longer than it probably should have taken, but the end result was pretty cute, so I'm not mad about the way that it looks. And then I also used some little like tassels that I had seen someone else recreate in the game and placed those down on the edge to make it look more like a rug. I'm just like digging up this pear tree. I did actually place that, whoa, I did actually place that pear tree back down like next to it, because I felt like it offered a little bit of shade. And also one of my islanders, Alice, she is adorable. She is fully obsessed with books. I actually gave her a tiny library outside of her house, which you guys will definitely see towards the gameplay footage of this video, and it suits her really, really well. So I was like, it would be quite cute to add that in for her, but also give her like a little chill out spot where she could like have her books open, she could be reading. She also puts like little glasses on whenever she reads, but I have yet to see her using this area. Like I said, I did actually see Chrissy use it, which was pretty adorable. Like she was fully sat eating a sandwich. I don't know how she knew that it was a picnic thing. I don't know if like the AI tells them that like this is a picnic. I don't know if it was just pure luck or what, but she was fully sat next to this place eating a little sandwich, and it was the cutest thing I have seen. It made me fall in love with Chrissy, and I didn't think I would ever say that, because honestly, she's one of my most annoying villagers. And then finally, after all of that, all of my toing and froing, trying to like put items down, I know a few people said like, why don't you just like randomly place items to get the 3 stars, because you only really have to have like flowers, trees, fences, and just like random items kind of dotted around your island. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to actually like make spaces that the villagers could use. I didn't just want it to be random stuff just to get me to that 3-star level. And then Isabelle told me I had a 3-star rating, and we had this feedback from KS, and the penmanship was striking. And obviously Tom Nook, being the sweaty little raccoon that he is, started hyperventilating because he caught on that the initials of KS stood for K Slider, aka Kkk Slider, aka Mr. Slider, who wanted to come to our island because he had seen a 3-star review and he was like, this sounds like a place that I want to check out. And so finally I unlocked the Kkk Slider freaking concert, which it seems like everyone did like a week ago. I don't know how I was so far behind. I think it is because I was like fully focused on my island and wanting to turn it into a place like where I wanted to hang out and where I wanted my islanders to hang out, and everyone has been hanging out, I'm not gonna lie. So many people have been outside since I've started adding things in, like way more than usual. Maybe that's just because I've got more villagers. Also, a note on this, I already had the amount of villagers that I needed, but you do have to have, I think, 7 or more villagers for KK to come. Like, you have to have that amount of villagers to get a 3-star rating, which then triggers the event for Kkk Slider. So just in case you haven't invited 7 villagers and you're like, what the heck is stopping me from getting a 3 stars? Make sure you either invite people from your campsite or go to Nook Miles Islands and find those people to invite. He could be here as soon as tomorrow, but he has to check his schedule. KK is a busy man. Can you believe it? We've finally turned our goal into a reality. We'll spread news of the concert, and I do hope you'll be in attendance. So here we are, Isabelle. We are logged on the 10th of April. Isabelle is about to give me my little update on what's been crack-a-lacking on the island. Yes, I am recording this on Friday and you guys are seeing it on Saturday, so let's get into it. Right now on Solspray, it's Friday, April 10th, 2020. Now, today I have one very special announcement. Don't ask me why she looks so sad about this. I think Isabelle was faking it when she said she was a fan of Kkk Slider. She doesn't seem happy. The incredible, amazing, musician, unique, talented, never been done before, Kkk Slider is here visiting Solspray. Not only that, but Mr. Slider. Woohoo! That reminds me of how I was sat at VidCon with some of my friends, and one of my friends turns around to Jacksepticeye, massive fan of him, and calls him Mr. Septiceye and shakes his hand. It was an incredible moment and I was so glad I could be there to witness it. Has graciously agreed to put on a special concert for everyone on the island. Stand by for a direct feed from the concert venue. So that should have led me to believe that this was going to happen straight away. But I figured, you know what, concerts are usually like an evening thing. She'll probably tell me that KK will be here at like 6 p.m. Hope you all enjoy the show. But no, it happens right now. This dog is in my town and we're about to have a freaking concert with the one and only Kkk Slider. Hey Solspray, it's real groovy being here today. Feels like this dream I had once, when I was just a scruffy pup with a shoebox guitar. I was dreaming of hitting out on my own, wondering wherever my road would take me. Dreaming of finding a magical place where cool cats like you would come together and see a stray like me. Sorry about that. I do run on. You know what? I'm very jealous of KK's eyebrows. Time to get your fingers snapping and your toes a tapping. Right on. This one goes out to all you cool cats on Solspray. This just reminds me of High School Musical. I just think wild cats. Oh my god. It's dark. Oh, the cherry blossoms are still floating around. Oh, they've gone now. Never mind. Now I've heard people reference this concert. And be like, oh my god, it's the end credits. And no, I'm not gonna edit out that little, like, mistake that I made because I want you guys to hear the full KK. So you guys get the uncut version of me in this video. Yeah, I've heard lots of people be like, oh my god, the end credits. Beach, this is the beginning credits. I have put over 200 hours maybe into this now and I am still just getting to know the game. So no, these are not the closing credits. You do not put Animal Crossing down now. Oh my god, look at my girlfriend Fuchsia. She is vibing. I love her. I really wish that Benedict wasn't there though. Or Tex. I really want Benedict and Tex to move out. Like, please. I love Alice and I love Fuchsia. They are my faves right now. Have to say I am warming up to Chrissy though. I actually really enjoy having Chrissy on my island. I didn't think I would. Oh, it's snowing! Oh my god, Elsa who? Why is it snowing? Is he just bringing all of the seasons? Why have I only just noticed that? Has another season been? Now it's a starry night sky. Oh, we're in space. We're all space gays right now. Also love how I'm stood next to Isabelle. And my two, like, first villagers are stood either side of me. Kat and Genji. Love that. We love the OGs. I mean, I kind of wish Alice was also up there. Celeste would love this scenery. Thanks, KK. Oh, I was expecting another note there. Not gonna lie. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll catch you next time. So I think every Saturday from now on, KK will come back to my plaza from like 6 p.m. and you can like request songs, which you know I'm gonna be requesting Bubblegum the first time. Hello Molly, where the heck's my little box? Did you enjoy KK's concert? It was wonderful, wasn't it? I'm overjoyed that we could get him to play here. It's a special thing for sure. As a commemorative gift, I have his song, Welcome Horizons, for you. I'll send it to you in the mail, so give it a listen when you can. I will, on my handy-dandy record player. I have some big news too! KK is apparently very fond of our island now. He's going to perform a show here every Saturday, so that means I also get another KK show tomorrow night. It really is amazing. I hope Solspray remains an enjoyable place to live for a long time to come. With your help, it will. Speaking of which, I've developed a new app that should help you make the island even more inviting. Beach, I'm about to get terraforming. And that is too much responsibility. Once again, I have only just started picking out places and designing my island, and now I have to terraform it. Let me send it to you now. Alright, lay it on me nook. Island designer. Oh, this creeps me out. It's too much. The app I've just sent you is called Island Designer. It's a special app from Nook Inc. that gives residents the ability to take part in bold island development. At first, you'll only have permission to create paths, but you can use your miles to access more options, like different kinds of paths and permits for changing our cliffs and rivers. Once you get a taste of island design, I think you'll want more. I encourage you to obtain all the necessary permits. Yes, Solspray has come a long way. I think I'll leave more and more of the future development of this island in the hands of its residents. I'm glad we had this talk. On behalf of Nook Inc., I'm excited about our continued partnership and Solspray plans. So, I can now change the whole layout of my island. I can sculpt rivers and waterfalls and streams and cliffs, which is all very terrifying. But I do kind of want to stick with like a rusticy vibe. There are a couple of things here or there that I currently want to change. Like I want to maybe change the river slightly so that we have a little bit more room around like a little neighborhood that I built off screen. So there's little things, but for me personally, I kind of like the idea of like moving to this island and kind of just working with what you have. I probably am gonna do a little bit near the museum of like design, because I saw people have these really cool waterfalls that kind of led you down to the museum, and I do want to do that because I think it looks sick. But apart from that, I kind of just like want to keep it quite natural. Well, now that KK has performed, it's time to focus on making island life better and better. That means living each day to the fullest, doing things I like, and having lots of fun. Yusha's just singing! Oh my goodness. I love her. Hey, what's up, Precious? Rocking the day along? This island's got a ton of foods I've never heard of. I'm trying to come up with meals for as many as I can. I love her. Can you cook for me sometime, please? All I eat is peaches. You hyped up for Bunny Day? April 12th is gonna be here in no time. I'm really not hyped up for it. Actually, I am, because then I can get rid of these dang freaking eggs. Also, I sent out a tweet the other day, like, I can't wait for more shops to be introduced in DLC and it to fuck over everyone's islands, which I don't know technically if that's gonna happen. We are missing some big characters. We obviously are missing Leaf, but he is coming apparently in a celebration for World or like Earth Day or wherever it's called. Yeah, as you can tell, I really care about the environment. I do, I just don't really pay attention to like big movements like that. Then there's also the recycling llamas. I forgot what they're called, but those two. Reese, I think her name was. Shampoodle, but we clearly don't need Shampoodle because we can change our appearance at any time in New Horizons. Brewsters, which used to have the Roost, and also Crazy Red, who used to sell paintings out of a tent and you had to find the real one and then donate it to Blathers. stores or sell it. And apparently Brewster's and Crazy Red, the theory right now is that they're gonna be added to the museum. As you guys know, we have that staircase, which kind of does offer like two things over where the bugs and the fish currently are, which would make sense because you've got the fossils in the museum. So building them out like over those two would personally make sense. However, I kind of want the Roost to have its own building. I would much prefer like the cafe to have its own building, just because I think you could really create a cute area around it, especially with island design and being able to place things like here, there, and everywhere. I really hope that it's its own thing, but I have a feeling it's not going to be. I can buy these from you for a total of 155,000 bells. That sounds great. Give me the money, Tommy. And then, hopefully, I will, I think I'm going to buy that incense because I currently have an incense which is not white, and I kind of love the look of that white one. So I am going to come back, but I want to see if I can pay off my loan. Because if I pay off my next loan, I get an upstairs, which is kind of like a loft space, and I really, really like the look of it. So let's go. Oh, Benedict. I'm trying to ignore him. Apparently the key to getting islanders to move off your island if you don't want them is just straight up ignore them in New Horizons. So that's what I'm trying to do. I even found one of his lost properties, because sometimes your islanders can like drop things and lose things and you pick them up and you gotta give it back to them and then they give you something in return. I even found one of those for Benedict yesterday and I took it to Kat and she was like, hey, it looks like Benedict's. And I fully just did not give it to him, which I felt really bad about because usually I always give them to people, but because it was Benedict, I was like, sorry, bro, you ain't getting it. I am pocketing this and then forgetting all about it. There we go. We can pay off our loan. Let's do a loan payment. We're going to pay for our savings and we're going to do the full amount, please, sir. I got 2,000 left. I just can't do maths. Yes, I finished paying off my home loan. What a big part. Tom, I want to upgrade my house. Get me straight back into debt, my friend. Ready to expand your home? Why, with a hammer and some elbow grease, we can put a large one-room story on your home. Yes. Adding a whole new floor does entail heavy construction fees. A loan of 1.2 million bells. Let's do it. I'll just go to Spider Island before April's over, after I get my orchard done this evening, because I want to do it before cherry blossom season is up. Ooh, here we go. One of you guys did actually tell me to keep 12,000 Nook Miles, and now I see why. So basically, we have to use our Nook Miles to get the waterscaping permit and the cliff construction permit. So let's get the waterscaping. Yes, 6,000 miles. Redeem. Maybe I shouldn't have visited all those Nook Mile islands last night. I think I visited like 3 or 4 maybe. It's because every time I tried to get Tarantula Island, you guys might have just heard my Switch controller vibrate. But yeah, every time I went, it was a tier 3 and you can't do Spider Island with that. Now I can do river construction. Heck yes, let's go for more permits, please. Now I can do cliff construction with my Island Designer app. What else can we get? It looks like we can get like different path layouts and stuff, which is good because I really desperately need to start making paths. So I think for the next part, I'm gonna do quite a bit of like path making off screen, but I think also for the next part, if you guys enjoyed like the kind of voiceover that I did with like all the updates, let me know because I could also do the next part with like paths. So we have the brick path, the dark dirt path, sand, stone, terracotta tile, wooden. Oh, custom design. How much are all of these? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, I have enough for all of them. Oh, that country fence is so cute. I'm gonna get that first. But yeah, I have enough for all of these, so I'm just gonna quickly buy all of them. All right, so let's have a little play around with this because I had a really cute idea for outside Alice's house. I dug up a fossil. Kick that back over. Okay, so I think I'm gonna need to pick this up for a second. Don't worry, Alice, you will get your tiny island library, what? Tiny library back. And let's redeem those Nook miles. So we're already building our Nook miles back up. I am glad that they're updating a lot in like DLC and stuff and doing events that way. I think it will have a lot of like replayability when people like can't time skip and stuff. So here we go. This is the Island Designer app. This app helps you develop and shape the island through construction projects that you direct. You can redeem your Nook miles at the Nook stop for additional construction options and new path varieties. There's also a cleanup service in case you are doing construction work and find yourself stuck due to items and such around you. For more information on what this cleanup service involves or on any of the other app features, please check the manual within the app. So go ahead, try your hand at this app and start shaping your island to your own personal preferences. Yes, start construction. Get my little hard hat on. Getting permission for construction. Island Designer is ready. Use the plus to switch between different construction options. Please check the manual for info. Hey, look at me in my little hard hat. Oh, I'm so cute. Let me get a photo. I want a photo of me in my hard hat. Alright, so I think if we hit the plus, I think what I want to do, like, because this is quite a traditional little neighborhood. Oh, I can hear a balloon. God, balloons always distract me. Why am I hearing it? Ah, it's there. Hello, Mr. Balloon. I'm coming for you. I think you are the other side of the river. Alright. Oh, I don't even have it on me. Oh, well. Sorry, balloon. Oh, that's a recipe and all. Oh, no, it's an Easter one. Oh, there's two. Okay. Oh, if I go into my house, it's going to reset. Okay, never mind. Back to what I was doing. Brick path. So, if I go... Boop. Okay. Boop. Boop. This is literally just me testing it out. I like this. Oh no, I didn't mean to get rid of one. Okay, this is definitely going to take some getting used to. But basically, I wanted to do this because I want to test out a theory. Because I had a really cute idea. And hopefully it's going to work outside Alice's house. So I don't know how many tiles I need. But let's do this. So if I go to my custom designs app, there's this adorable little hopscotch that I downloaded. I will leave the designer code and the one to like actually, yeah, I'll just leave the designer code because you can find this dead easily in the description down below, as well as the tweet linked to where the actual person, wait, I can't place this, oh, display on ground. Oh, that's under me. Okay, I don't want it under me, so let me move up one. So let's go here and let's test this, because I thought this would be really cute outside Alice's house, and I've been wanting to do this. This is the sole reason as to why. Oh, we're gonna need a bigger path, aren't we? Damn it, because it kind of brings it in. We're gonna need like a 3-tier path. Which is okay. I mean, I don't mind doing a 3-tier path. Whenever I'm doing this, I always pick the wrong button. So let's go for... Oh my god, this is so cute. Let's move up one. Ah, Molly, stop clicking all of the wrong buttons. Let's go 7, 8, 9. Oh, Alice. This is so Alice as well, which is what I absolutely adore. Like, this is why I wanted it outside Alice's house. Okay, so then if we do a 3, how does it look? Oh yeah, it kind of draws it on. So you are probably... No! Didn't mean to do that. This is going to get very annoying very quickly. But I mean, I guess I could just do it here and then it's like written. Okay, that's cute. How do we get rid of them? Just click them again. Oh, that just rounds it out. Okay. So if they're together, it just rounds it out. I see. So it's probably easier if I do that and then do that, so I don't have to click it twice over. Handy dandy little tip. I think it works if you have like one transparent dot on it. It will place on top of something else. So there's a handy thing for you guys. Also, like if you want to do like colored sand, you can do that. So say if, let's test this as well. I'm gonna have so much fun with this, but I wanted sand on like a little like play area over here. So let's do one bit of sand and then let's go to our custom designs. And as you can see, this pattern is like block, but if we change it and we put like one transparent piece like in the lower corner and save it, it might save to the sand and then that'll just like act as sand. So I'm gonna need to move on top of it. There we go. And then place on ground. Yeah, so it like wraps around it. So that is still technically sand, but it has a design over it. So if you wanted to do like a colored sand, you can do that with this, which is pretty cool. Okay, get rid of it. No. Bloody hell. Let's do a quick speed run through of the things that I got done on my island that I'm super excited to show you guys. Also in the daylight, so better than seeing them at night. Here we have the Zen garden. I added a few little bits into this. I added the stone, which kind of acts as like rules of the Zen garden, like stay away from each other and don't interrupt people if they are trying to get Zenified. And then down here we have my little cafe, which again is my proudest moment of the game so far. I added in this little pink apron, so it's kind of like someone's working behind the counter, which is just so nerdy, but I love it. There's also this like fountain, which is like a little, it fits in really well with the rock pool theme. I also added this ring toss just because I was like, if people have kids and they want to like entertain them whilst they're having a tea by the sea, that is why I added the ring toss there. Then I added a little gnome in Alice's garden. There's a little blue bird's house in, what's his face? I always forget his name, Punchy. In Punchy's garden. And then down here we have the picnic area, which again I absolutely love. This was my second favorite area. I called this a pear tree. I know it's a peach tree. I'm probably gonna get comments about that. It's my native fruit. I should know what they're called. Also, I know the difference between a peach and a pear. I just accidentally said it. And then finally, this is the pool, which I actually want to cover in like the concretey material instead of having it as grass. But I added in this lifeguard chair and the drinks machine. And then we have this little magazine, which I think is just a cute little touch. I need more of these beds, for sure, because I want it to look like people are relaxing. That's where I'm gonna leave this part off. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Now that I have Island Designer, I said this in the last part, but definitely keep leaving your ideas below. If there's a certain like part of the island that you would love to see. I want to do like a selfie spot, but I don't really know what I would put in a selfie spot because like if you think about it, like this waterfall is pretty much like, this is my go-to selfie spot on my island. I think it's adorable. I kind of want to change that to a stone bridge instead of that, just because it's kind of like connecting like a little village to the town and the shops. So I kind of want to change that to a stone bridge. You probably can't hear me over the waterfall. But like I said, if there's anything you would love to see, then please do not hesitate to let me know, because this is only the beginning of Animal Crossing and I'm so excited now that I finally have this. And like I said, episode 10 might also have the same kind of structure as this episode, where I kind of run through everything that I've been doing if I am recording it at the time. I do play in portable mode a lot because I like sitting downstairs with my mum. We're both in isolation right now, so we're watching a lot of TV and I like just playing portable mode whilst I'm down there. So if I am recording, I will do the same type of structure. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to this part. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, leave your ideas and suggestions down below, and I will speak to you all in my next part. Bye guys.